Today I'm testing out these under cabinet lights. There's a couple reasons I got these. One is you can adjust the white balance so you can make it warmer or cooler. The adjustment's right on the light. Another reason is that these plug in, there's no battery. I don't want to have to recharge the lights that are under my cabinets. I want to plug them in and I want them to work, or potentially, if we like it, wire them in later. But I'm trying these guys out. This is the light here. They come in a ton of different sizes. I went with the 12-inch, and I'll show you in a minute our setup, but I'm gonna do a 12-inch and then I'm gonna daisy chain two together. What you can do with these lights, they have sockets at each end, so you can link them together and then just go off of one outlet or wire them in from one place. But these are really just meant to be plugged in. Right here is your switch for your color temperature, and then you have switches here for different settings on the light. There's your motion sensor. There also is a night mode on these, so if you turn the lights out, they will come on, the ambient lights or the lights in the house. Our setup here, let me go wide, is I'm gonna put one light here, run the wire through here, do two lights here, and then plug it into this outlet over here. So what you get in the box here, I got the 3-pack of the 12-inch, but as you can see, it comes with tons of different length options. 10, 12, 16, up to 32-inch light bars are available. When you open the box, this is what goes on at the end of the chain, so you can plug it in and there's an on-off switch. Here are your extensions, so if you need to gap them across something, you can plug those together. I'm gonna have to plug those together to get under the microwave there. Then you get sticky pads and then also little plugs. If you have an open end at the end of your chain, you have little plastic plugs, or you can connect the lights directly together without a cable. All those connectors are in there. You also have sticky pads to just stick them into place, and that's it. Now we're gonna throw them up and check them out. So before I put them up, I'm gonna lay them out as if in the pattern that I'm gonna set them up. This is the little connector to go light to light. It is directional. You can't put it in wrong. They make it dummy proof. So this one's gonna go next to, oh, there we go. So this end has to go to this end. That's gonna go there. So this light section's gonna go right there. Then we're going to take our two connectors here. So here's the layout before I install them, and they're just timing out. So the motion sensor is working. There. Boop. And now it's time to install. And here's that cap, so you can cover the end light, and so you don't have any exposed power outlets there. Peel this back and throw your sticky side on the end, like so. And then I'll peel that red sticker off when it's time to apply it to the cabinet. And there it is. We got them up. They are stuck into place. I'm gonna secure that wire. That just plugs into that one, goes into that one, and then we'll get this neatened up, but this will tuck up and away and you won't be able to see it, and that's the setup. So far, they are working. They turn on and off, and then they're set to motion, but that's the setup. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and brings some light to under those cabinets. Hopefully this is helpful. We'll catch you next time.